I'll let you look at Velocicoaster. Hello everyone. Sorry for the delay. Also, of course, it just started to rain as we started. And I don't know what's going on, but my gimbal that stabilizes the video is not working. So we are on the regular tripod. So tell me who's here in the comments. I'll be as smooth as I can. I don't even understand like what happened. Like it was working when I went live at the other day. This is just like when we went live during the holidays. It was like insane, but we can still walk and talk. Hello from France. Hopefully the rain stops. I mean, I'm just gonna walk in the rain, I guess. I also love Universal and Volcano Bay. I just put out a Volcano Bay video a few weeks ago. You should go check it out. Hello, greetings from Kentucky. What's up, Kentucky? I feel so bad that my gimbal is not working, so I will be as smooth as I possibly can. I'm so sorry, guys. That's why I was late. And of course, it was beautiful all day. It was nice and cool, and now it is raining. Ugh. Wrestling has more than one royal family. Hi, Peter. Oh my gosh, so funny. And your picture is also Cody Rhodes here. Very funny. Over on our Discord, which you can join if you become a patron on Patreon, we were chatting, and I saw that Peter changed his photo to Cody Rhodes from WWE. If you guys know me, follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I'm a huge WWE person. Have you ever gone up to Orlando Informer meetup? I still haven't done the Orlando Informer meetup. Hey Ashley, so glad you can be here. All right guys, I'm gonna be as smooth as I can. Again, I'm really sorry about the gimbal breaking. Maybe I can try fixing it, but it literally just will not work. It's like, it can only do portrait mode. So, I haven't done Orlando Informer meetup because the timing like never works out, and also you kind of have to get those tickets kind of far in advance. I really hope this rain does not get worse. Guys, is this about to get worse? Yeah, I mean, I always wanted to do it. It's definitely on like my theme park bucket list. Oh, this is great. This is great, this rain right now. We picked the best time for this live. I was like, well, I want to go live while I'm here, and I know that my video is coming out at 6, so I was like, 4 should be good, because I think 3 is too early. And again, I apologize. I'm going to be as slow as I can as we do a little loop through Islands of Adventure, starting in Seuss Landing, one of my favorite lands of all time. You are a trooper. We'll follow Demi into Seuss Landing. She'll walk with purpose, not standing. Cute. Yes, remember, no running in theme parks. We walk with purpose. And you can pick up that t-shirt now in my Teespring shop. And lots of other cool merch. I love this land so much. Oh, 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish is under construction. And everything is really low wait time today. Like, walk on for Cat in the Hat. High in the Sky, Sue's Trolley Train Ride's only 10 minutes. Yes, you do. Peter has a lot of t-shirts. He was rocking them in the parks. He was tagging me in the pictures. It was great. But I did a whole video of like a deep dive on this land because I love it so much. It's so detailed. Are the rides closed because the rain, or still open? So rides will stay open in the rain. They will only close if there is lightning. And I think it's just like a light drizzly rain. I hope the picture is okay. I don't have an umbrella with me, so I can't like take off some of like any of the rain if it's falling onto the lens. I think it's stopping though. I think it was just a little sprinkle. But here we are, Seuss Landing. Circus McGurkus Cafe Stupendous recently reopened. I did a full video on their new menu. It's super cute in there. There's a couple of good items, a couple of not so good items. But it's like super empty in the parks today. Like, spoilers for an upcoming video. I got onto Hagrid's in 15 minutes in the middle of the day. Granted, it wasn't single rider, but even with single rider, you know how long that could be. And it was so not busy that like even the Hogwarts Castle ride, Forbidden Journey, was like really low that I did regular queue. So those are a little sneak peeks for some upcoming videos. I know we're gonna walk past Poseidon's Fury in a bit. We're gonna get there, we're gonna make it. Just trying to be as still as I possibly can because my gimbal hates me. I can't believe it. Like I'm almost like not even surprised. There's High in the Sky, Sustrella train ride. I love this ride. I love that there's different tracks, different stories. It's such a nice, like, relaxing little ride, and you get great views. Honestly, like, if you're afraid of heights, it could be pretty scary. Oh, well, thank you, Peter. I love you guys. Whew. All right, thinking the rain is stopping at least, which is much nicer. Oh my goodness. But yeah, everything was super low today. So I always say like May is such an underrated month to come because it's like after spring break and it's before the kids are let out of school. So it's like a really nice sweet spot. Like I did that strategy video for Hollywood Studios, and that was during May. And like it always like helps when you're going during like a a slower time of year. And I always love coming in May. I think it's such a great underrated time. Yeah, I think May is great. Like this week in particular, I saw that I was also here on this day last year as well. So like was this the second week of May? Was it second or third? I don't know. Second week of May. It's after Mother's Day. Another reason to buy an annual pass. Honestly, annual passes are so cheap. It's like insane. I just renewed mine and I was like, and I don't even have like the full one where Demi Love is better than grade paper. Oh, facts, my man. I have the Power annual pass because like I feel like the blockout dates aren't really that bad, and for what like we're able to do, like I'm able to do all the stuff that we normally do, and it's fine. And it's not even $500, and yet my Disney one is like $1,300. I mean, granted, I'd pay for the no blockouts for that one because their blockout dates are insane, but. I'm actually going to look into seeing if it's worth getting my friend a seasonal pass when he comes in September, because I was like, you're going to be here for like 4 or 5 days. It may just be cheaper as long as the blockout dates don't apply. You just got to always check those. So whenever I pass like the Mythos heads, I think of when Mr. Antics, my husband, use the Snapchat filter on them with that really funny looking like face, that like coy looking face that they make, like that, like you can make like manipulate a face, and it works on the faces on Mythos. Like it's insane. Here she is, still standing, sort of. I don't know if was it ever really standing. It has been it was a year last week since Poseidon's Fury has closed here at Universal. Looks like they're puking. Yeah. And still haven't heard about anything coming here yet. I guess they're focusing on Epic Universe, which don't blame them. I'm just curious to see like what's gonna happen with this land, because there's really nothing here except for Mythos, which I did a full video on. You should go see that if you haven't. And like there's some good shops, I guess, but you never got to experience its all. Yeah, so, I mean, listen, I love Poseidon's Fury in like an ironic way. I know people genuinely love it, and so no shame if you love it. I'm so glad. Just by the time it was like, by the time that this attraction was like on its way out, it was rough. It looked like it was made in the 80s, and it wasn't even made in the 80s. So, but that water tunnel, man, I mean, whatever they put back there, like they better use that water tunnel or I will lose my mind. I don't know if you said this already, but thoughts on the HHN teaser today? Yes. So if you did not see, HHN did another teaser where they showed like a sewer and like noises coming out and people screaming from a sewer. I believe it's what it was. And so my initial thought was Ninja Turtles? Kidding. I'm totally kidding. I mean, what if it was though? What if they're gonna do like a demonic Ninja Turtles? Wouldn't that be insane? Yeah, maybe it is Ninja Turtles. Who knows? They did come out with a movie this year, but I don't know who made them. I heard that movie was actually pretty good. I think it was one of the highest grossing films of the year. I mean, the obvious answer is It, but I don't think it's It because that hasn't been around in years. And also, like, why would you use Pennywise when you have Jack the Clown? You know what I mean? I don't know. I guess we will see. It's all too early and too vague. Oh, look at the wait times right now. MGN had a Ninja Turtles once. That's right. 15:05. Jurassic got delayed from the weather, I guess. Pizza Skulls, but it's Ninja Turtle heads. That's funny. Let's see. Hogwarts Express is even like 40 minutes, which isn't like the worst it's been. Park does close early today. Once it hits June, it should start closing a little later. On the weekends, I think Saturdays, they close a little later too. But it's so crazy that it closes at 7, but they just know that it's not as busy. I mean, honestly, that's a great way to indicate, like, if look at the times that they're posting for Universal, like, if you're planning a trip, like if you see that it's closing at 7, they know the park isn't going to be busy, and maybe that's when you should go. And like when I took my mom, it was during like spring break. There were still like a good amount of people, but like we did everything and more in 3 days. It was her first trip, and we took our time. We even went back to the hotel and stuff, and went in the pool. Like, you can do it if you utilize that morning and evening time. Really quick, let's just check out the HHN merch that's out. I just popped myself in here. There's really nothing new except for the HHN merch. But, so here's the shirt in black. I feel like they made this because people didn't like the orange one, but I like the orange one. It kind of looks like John Cena. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. So sorry, guys. I kind of want to get it. I kind of want to get it and then wear a hat and then be John Cena. What do you guys think? Should I do it? I've really been debating it. And you have the hat. I like it. A lot of people don't like the design, but I like it. It's very grungy. That's very funny. No, there will be no Jimmy Fallon ride now or ever. Okay, I'm gonna walk around this way. Oh, it's so beautiful in here. I love that the store is open all year round. It's just my favorite. Okay, it's very tight in here, so I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, let's scooch on through and head into Hogsmeade. But real quick, I want you to see they're doing the tribute store coming up for the summer, and they're having like all the old movies come back, and so you can do how you can be in the tribute store. You can pay for an experience. So they're doing these like VHS covers, which I think are really cool. I would do it, but I just did the Halloween Horror Nights one this past year, and I probably am going to do it again because I prefer Halloween Horror Nights stuff. But it is very cool. Okay, let's see. Let's head on into Hogsmeade. I actually just picked up a pumpkin pasty because I haven't had one in a while, and I wanted the quality control of it. And I don't know what's going on with them, but they've always been like a little bit soft. Now they're like ridiculously soft. Like they're really very, very, very raw, and the flavor is still good, but the pastry can be good, and I just don't know why it's not. All right, I'm trying to go as slow as I get possible. Again, I'm sorry, my gimbal, if you're just joining us, my gimbal that stabilizes the video decided to not work as soon as I needed to go live. At least it stopped raining. I may have to mute at some point because of the music, and I don't want to get copyrighted, so just be aware that I'll let you know if I hear any loud Harry Potter music. Here we are. Where is the new nighttime show going to be? Islands or Studios? So there's going to be 2 nighttime spectaculars, one in Studios and one here, specifically here in Hogsmeade. So right now, every night you can see on a loop, they have the Hogwarts Castle projection show. And so what they're going to do is they're going to end the current one, and they're going to start a brand new one called Hogwarts Always. And it's going to be another projection and fireworks show that takes you through. I think they said it's going to take you through a year of Hogwarts, basically. Okay, hold on. Got a bottleneck area. I'm gonna just scoochies. Here's Hagrid's. Let's see, what is Hagrid's right now? Single rider was open today. Sometimes it's not. I think it's delayed. I don't see a time. No, they're letting people in. No, it is delayed. No. Yeah, it's delayed. No, it's not. I hear it. I don't know. Maybe I don't. Maybe, well, it was Epcot forever. No, Hogwarts always is from Harry Potter. So, I mean, maybe they took inspiration, but I like it. So then over at Studios, there's going to be a new Lagoon show, which there hasn't been one in years. And it's called Sensational, C-I-N-E, like cinema. You got the 3 broomsticks. And that's going to be like a projection show on the water, taking you through your favorite Universal movies, which will be really fun. I'm excited for all the changes. All right, I think I'm going to keep talking over and over, and then I'm going to just pause really quick. How do I mute? 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 Muting right now really quickly. Sorry, guys. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. I just heard some Harry Potter music and did not want to get copyrighted on this video. You know how it goes in the streaming world. I don't know how people do this like all the time. Like I occasionally stream because I make obviously the videos that you guys watch. But like the people that like stream as like their thing, I give them like a little bit of credit because like if like one like wrong thing, like then you're like obviously you can cut it out later, but you don't want to like mess up your stream. And you don't want to get copyrighted. It's so hard to me. Let's see. So, actually really quick, I'm gonna scoochie back really quick. It's all good. So for a limited time, they have the butterbeer ice lolly and they're selling it here at this green cart. It's kind of like the frozen pops at Freezeway over in Minion Land, the Freezeway pops. But it's butterbeer. Unfortunately, it's only for a limited time, and I didn't get it because in the video I'm doing, I don't like to do things that are fleeting. Like besides like festivals and parties and whatever, like I like to do things that are pretty evergreen. So I don't want to like show a snack that you can no longer get anymore, right? So I didn't get that today. But hello, beautiful. Ooh, this neighborhood is so tight, but it's so cool. You know what's really funny? When I went over to Hollywood, Universal Hollywood, I did not even step foot in their Hogsmeade. Like, I didn't. Like, we have it here. Ours is better. We didn't even, I'm telling you, like, it's on the side. Like, you don't have to, like, go through it at all for anything. You just have to go into it if you want to. And I just didn't. Like, there were so many other things that I wanted to do, things that we don't have here. Like, all their Jurassic World stuff is so much better than our Jurassic Park stuff. No offense, except Velocicoaster. And just like didn't feel the need to walk in. I'm not a Harry Potter fan, but I have to say I love the ride. Yeah, so I rode this morning. I always recommend riding this before you eat. And today I really felt it. I haven't really felt it in a while, but I did. It's basically, if you don't know, you're like sitting in a claw, and the claw goes like that to you, and it's a lot on the stomach, on the head, on the nausea. I just do appreciate that they don't use 3D and that they do mix the screen with like real practical props and set pieces. I will say the ride is starting to show its age. And yeah, ooh, the claw. And I saw like a very noticeable tear in the middle of one of the screens when they get to the Quidditch field. It was very weird. Oh yeah, 100%. 100% before breakfast. I cannot eat and then go on. I think I would actually die. Oh my God, hold on 1 second, guys, pausing. or I should say muting really quick. There's just a lot of Jurassic Park music right there as we walk through the gates. And here we are. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Velocicoaster was at 55 before. Wow, it is very loud. How do people do this all the time and avoid all this noise? 45 minutes for Velocicoaster, dang. I try to get all the Barbie rides done first and then reward myself with a cocktail and a meal. That's how to do it. That is how to do it. You drank a beer before going on Jimmy Fallon? Have you learned nothing from me, Peter? Come on. Come on. That's a rookie mistake right there. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry, bud. Should we take a little sneaky peeky? And then we'll come back up. I'm going to mute it one more time. It was to dull the pain. That's funny. Sorry for the muting, guys. It was just a lot of Jurassic Park music. Do you guys remember Jurassic Fork from Parks and Rec? When they went to that themed restaurant based on Jurassic Park and they called it Jurassic Fork and it was not very successful. I don't know why. I don't remember the logic of why it wasn't successful in the show, but like I feel like any Jurassic Park themed anything would do really well. I think I'm gonna have to go on Velocicoaster later. Have to. Haven't done it in a minute. Let's see. Remember when I saw Keenan here on opening day? That was amazing. I loved my opening day video of Velocicoaster. I love Parks and Rec too. I haven't watched it in a minute. I used to watch it on repeat when it was on Netflix. And now that it's not, I just don't. What's wrong with Jimmy Fallon? My legit question, never been on it. It's very nauseating. It's one of those, you know, ones where you get, is it 3D? It's 3D, yeah. No, is it 3D? I don't know. I never ride it because it makes me absolutely sick. I'm pretty sure it's 3D. And you basically like sit down and, you know, the ride like shakes you. And it's just absolutely nauseating. I'm also just not a fan of Jimmy Fallon. I'm forever a Team Coco fan. Shout out Conan O'Brien, you know, because he definitely needs my endorsement. But you know what I mean. Like, I don't watch him, and so like I didn't really get any of the inside jokes they were doing. And it's supposed to be raced from New York, but like they're in New York for like 2 seconds, and then like in space. Like it's to me, it's like a hot mess of a ride. I'm just not a fan of it all around. You go to space in a race car, so that's fun. I'm gonna mute one more time. Yes, the mute brought to you by Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, all that jazz. Oh no, it's starting to rain again. It was so nice all day. As soon as you guys, do you see the umbrella hat? I knew I started a trend. I brought my umbrella hat, but I didn't bring it with me to the park because it was supposed to be nice out today. Also, what I would do for that Jurassic Park Jeep. Demi out here fighting for her life against the copyright policies. Yeah, right. Guys, I just want this so bad. Wouldn't I look so good in this car? I really am a trendsetter, though. I really know I am. I'm just kidding. I mean, who knows? Maybe I am. I love my umbrella hat. I'm telling you right now, it's like the future. I wish, like, I want them to be like more, like, we can make them more fashionable. We can make them more collapsible, because that's the thing. Like, I have, hold on, I'll show you. I'm wearing just like a fanny pack today because it's what I do here at Universal. I usually fanny pack it because that way I can get on the rides without having to put anything in the lockers, right? So I can't fit it in here because it doesn't collapse. It's like a long pole. So, yeah, Burger Digs. I actually waited longer for food today than I did for any attraction. Very excited for you to see that video when it comes out.
Oh, Daddy, that game is easy to play.
But, what was I gonna say to you?
So easy.
I totally forgot. What were we talking about? My brain ADHD'd and saw Burger Digs and like totally glitched. Anyway, whatever. Oh, the umbrella hat. Yes. So it's like hard to like bring unless I have like a bag that's big enough that I'll keep it. You know? That game is so easy. Oh, is it? All right. I never do the carnival games. Or are you talking about the game of your brain shortening from ADHD? Yes, umbrella hat. Yes. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, I'm telling you, it's like 10 degrees cooler under the umbrella hat. Your hands free. When I did it during Food and Wine, it was the best thing ever. It started to rain. Hey, Naomi. How are you? I just watched Naomi wrestle Nia Jax while I was waiting online for something because I missed Friday Night SmackDown. But yeah, like I want it to be collapsible and it's not, so it's hard to bring it. But it really does make a difference. When it rains, you have your hands free. I don't have to worry about like my camera or my microphone getting wet, you know what I mean? So it's nice. Oh, Raptor encounter is brief delay. Again, I'm so sorry for the lack of stabilization. As I said, if you are just coming in, my gimbal, which stabilizes the video, just decided not to work today. So I am tightly holding my my tripod with my camera. Yes, that is where you can meet Blue and the other Raptors. I don't know what I like better, because in Hollywood, they have them like totally like walking around, like not like fully like around, like, but like they have them without like that barrier in the way. Somehow the barrier kind of makes it feel a little more scary because like, I don't know, if like you're like afraid of being beyond the barrier, but it's so cool. I love that. It may be in that video that I've been talking about. You'll just have to wait and see when that comes out. And don't forget, guys, I'm going to be posting an actual video today at 6 p.m. Eastern time, so set those bell notifications. I would actually love if some of you can tell me in the comments now. I've heard from many of you that when I'm posting, even for you if you have the bell notifications on, YouTube is not notifying you. Can you let me know if that is happening to you? Because I would love to report that to YouTube. Because I feel like my videos aren't as boosted as those were. I need to keep up with WWE. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I was in line for that, but they were saying it was something else. I got confused, so I got out of line. So they have like Blue and like the big raptor, but then they have like the baby raptor puppet, like the hand puppet. So like they do that in between sometimes, so that's probably what it was. Whew. Camp Jurassic. Pterodon Flyers is down, aka my Everest. Never ridden it. It's the only ride I have not ridden. I have yet to ride in Universal, and I can't ride it because you need to have a child to ride it, and I do not have a child with me. It's happening with other channels as well. YouTube is not notifying. That is so bizarre, and I'm so sorry, guys. Usually I post Monday, Thursday. I try my best to really keep up that schedule. Sometimes it doesn't happen, and I always let you know, but usually it's Monday, Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern time, so always come and check. Whew. And then I love going live when I can. I'm gonna try doing it more often. I'm really bad at scheduling the time to do it, especially when I come down to the parks, because, you know, I have to get as much content as I possibly can to take it back home and edit it and get them out for you guys. So, but I made sure today that I can make this happen, and I'm glad I did. And hopefully I will go live in Disney either tomorrow, excuse me, or Wednesday. I will post and let you guys know. You can always check the community tab. Always, the best way to always make sure that you're not missing anything too is I always post everything in Instagram stories. So make sure you're on there as well. Thunder Falls. You know what? It's so funny. I forever forget about Kong Skull Island being here. It's just like so tucked away, and I just don't really enjoy this attraction that much, except for the animatronic at the very end. It's a good thing you post stories on IG when you have a new video. That way, if the bell notifications don't work. Yeah, for sure. And you can get bell notifications when I post on Instagram as well. So there you go. I also post the link on Facebook if you guys are on Facebook. So always a way to check. So yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Skull Island Reign of Kong. It's like Fast and Furious except without Familia, so it's just not as appealing to me. Just don't love the ride system. Kind of boring to me. It's kind of like, here's a screen and we're gonna shake you. Oh no, the rain again. But the animatronic at the end is fantastic. It's huge King Kong. Did you guys see Godzilla versus Kong? I actually heard it was good, but I did not see it. Was not into that one. I've been trying to see the first Omen, but like it was in theaters, then I couldn't find it anywhere, and it's not on streaming until like June, and I'm really annoyed about that. Run! It's Godzilla! It looks like Godzilla, but according to international copyright laws, it's not. Still, we should run like it is Godzilla. No, it isn't. Yeah, it's all I ever think about when I hear the word Godzilla is that scene from Austin Powers Goldmember. My life is just theme parks and quoting movies. All right, making it to the Toon Lagoon. My brain just broke. I was like, the cartoon what? The Toon Lagoon. You know, it's such a cute little land. It's too bad it's all water attractions, which I do not ride. Maybe one day for you guys, I will do a water attractions video. It's just only, like, there's really only 3, so it's like, the thing is, like, I just cannot be wet. I can't do it. It just really irks me. It makes me uncomfortable. I'm planning on going to the park next year for the first time by myself in 10 years. What rides do you recommend? Oh, wow. So many rides. I'm actually, the video that I filmed today is, I'll have some good tips in there. It'll be out soon, but you should check out my first timer guide to Universal Orlando. It's I posted it a few months ago. It's on my homepage, I believe, on YouTube. But for Islands of Adventure, Hagrid's, Forbidden Journey, if you can stomach it, coming this week for the first time ever. Oh, congratulations, Troy. Yes. I'm gonna move over a little more. What else? Velocicoaster. If you like water rides, Dudley Do Right, this ride right here, Ripsaw Falls. If I'm gonna do a water ride, like it's gonna be the Jurassic River Adventure. You get less wet and it's fun. This one you will get wet way more, but not as wet as Popeyes. Popeyes, you just get totally drenched. I rode it and this only one time ever in my life in 2016, like before I even had this channel. I was so miserable afterwards. When your pants get wet and then, this little TMI, then your legs start chafing with the water. It's awful. It's awful. It's awful. It's awful. So I hate it. If I change maybe into a water thing, then maybe. Yeah, you get like drenched. Like, it's not like the ride at Animal Kingdom, like their raft ride. You don't really get that wet. Like, you could get a little more wet than like maybe I've had in the past, but you get completely drenched. Is Hagrid's a no-go if you have back issues? I mean, I don't know what kind of back issues you have, so it's hard to say. I can't really tell you yes or no. Like, I have certain back issues and I'm fine on it. I actually find the seats very comfortable. Oh my God, speaking of Parks and Rec, look, there's Ron Swanson. Yeah, puddles in your shoes. Like, I would go on in like Old Navy flip-flops. Oh, look at that. Ron, Leslie, John Oliver. There used to be a really horrifying Michael Jackson one here. Look at Steve Harvey. He's so cute. If you ever wanna like have the best night of your life, I highly recommend putting on Steve Harvey, I Don't Want to Host This Show No More on YouTube. It's this insane, really long video of like weird cuts of Steve Harvey, and they made it really funny. And I literally watched it the night before I got married. I was like, I need to watch this before I get married again. Like, not married again. I'm only married once. Watch this again before I get married because I love it that much. Ooh, what's the matter, you? But yeah, I think Hagrid's, you should be okay. Maybe you'd be better in the sidecar versus the motorcycle. I was in the sidecar today. I find it very comfortable, and it's not very jerky. It's a lot of, it doesn't go upside down. It's my favorite ride in the whole world. So I think it's good, but I'm not a doctor, so take that with a grain of salt. Yeah, water shoes or flip-flops or Popeyes for sure. What else? I mean, Spider-Man is here. I'm not the biggest fan of Spider-Man. I don't really like the 3D motion-y rides. Let's take a look at Popeyes. I'm not the biggest fan of, whatchamacallit, Dr. Doom's Fearfall. Like, it's fine. Like, you go really high up. Like, it shoots you up, and then it does, like, these little droplets down, which, to me, like, isn't that exciting. Well, here they go. So this is when they're all dry. So let's see when they get off how wet. So they were totally dry. And we'll find them getting all wet. You can actually, what's really cool is, I've talked about this in videos before, you can enter this like little play area, and there's like water guns you can squirt at the people. Yeah, it's not like TOT. It's not like a regular drop ride, which, to be honest with you, it's funny because Tower of Terror is my favorite ride in Disney, and it's really not because of the ride system, which I find funny. Like, I find it's all of it. Like, because drop rides where there's no like theming and it's just like out in the open drop rides, I don't really do. But TOT, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. That's just that's the dry playground. The Me Ship Olive is the one where you can like squirt at people. Well, Papa was closing your hand. Definitely got to ride E.T. when you're here. It's the only attraction left in all of Universal that is original to the park. That and the show Horror Makeup Show, which I also highly recommend. What else do we love? Men in Black Alien Attack, Escape from Gringotts, The Mummy, one of my all-time favorites ever. So many great rides. I'm not a fan of the Hulk or Rip Ride Rocket. I find them to be incredibly jerky now. The last time I think I'm done forever riding Rip Ride Rocket. I'm not even kidding, because I was holding on for dear life. It was awful. The firing water cannons are going to be at Epic Universe too. Cool. Makeup show was awesome. Yeah. I can smell the ETQ just thinking about it. Right, me too. Oh my God, look at them. Oh my God, wait. They're about to get drenched. Oh, RIP. Like, no matter where you sit, like, it's gonna splash and get you. Yeah, I do so many videos too, and I always do lots of tips within my videos, so happy to be here and give you all my knowledge. Aww. This is a great spot though to watch people get wet. This is way worse than Grizzly River Run over in California Adventure. I mean, I got pretty wet. I got like a big gush of water yeeted at me. So, oh, hey, my dudes. Yes, Kate. How are you? I had like 2 Seinfeld references in one video. I can't wait for you guys to see that. Peter and Kate, if you go into any comment section of any of my videos, make everything about Seinfeld, and it's very funny to read. Anyway, yeah, so is there anybody else coming down the river? This ride is way worse than Grizzly River Run. Like, you get absolutely drenched. I got wet, and you can get absolutely drenched in California Adventure in Grizzly River Run, but this one is way worse, like 1,000 times worse. How's the food at Finnegan's? I haven't had it in a while, but it's usually pretty solid. Oh boy. Mulligatawny thinking of you. That's funny. All right, let's get out of the wet zone. And again, if you're just joining, I apologize. I'm walking very slowly with purpose, actually, holding my tripod as steady as I can, because remember when we went to my birthday live stream and my gimbal just stopped working? Well, did it again. We were fine at Harry Potter New York last week. Today it just hated me. And I don't know why, and I could not fix it. So I'm trying to be as stable as I possibly can. I know it's not as great, and I deeply apologize. Hopefully I will be able to fix it for another stream in Disney this week. Whew. But I got to be back home for Thursday. Something you guys may not know unless you follow me on Instagram is I am prone to migraines. I have chronic migraines, like to the point where I was having them every day. And I kind of always have a lingering one that could pop on really anytime by like a massive trigger. And the only thing, I've tried like every medication, all the stuff, and the only thing that has ever worked is Botox for migraines. So I have my next appointment. It's every 3 months. I get like 35 shots in my face, in the head. It's awful, but it's the only thing that works. And it keeps my forehead smooth, which is a bonus, but that's not why I'm doing it. My migraines have been, they're great when I have the shot. The last like 2 weeks before my next shot is always the hardest. Like I feel it way more, I get them way more. I take more medication. Like my bag is filled with migraine medication right now, just in case. Yeah, Buddha migraines. It's really bad. Like it's not good. It's very debilitating. And like this is the best thing that has ever happened to me, getting these shots. It's just a lot of shots every few months. But again, I do get to benefit from a smooth forehead. But I remember when I first started getting it, I was like, listen, I'm getting this and I may start looking different. You have migraine with aura. I'm so sorry. I can't even imagine. I haven't had that. It's like the worst thing. I have a friend that gets those too. They're awful. Yeah, they're awful. They are just totally awful. So anyway, starting to get a little dark. Hopefully it's starting to rain again. This is not good. I feel like we're about to get caught in like a bad little downpour because of the clouds. Theming this area is really neat but dated. Yeah, like I like it and it's cute, but like what kid knows any of this? And a part of me is like, who cares? It's classic. We should keep the classics, right? But is this where the AP lounge is? I don't remember where the AP lounge is. I never have time to go into it, which is very funny. Oh, you guys want to hear something really funny? I got a new credit card, and because you know me with my points, how I'm able to come down here all the time using those credit card points. I got the Amex Platinum, figuring it was going to be worth it, and I'm still debating on it. Obviously I'm going to have it for this year. It's a huge annual fee, but like you get a lot of benefits from it, like $15 of Uber credit a month, $200 hotel credit. Anyway, so the one thing you do get is the Centurion Lounge, and I purposely flew out of LaGuardia this morning because JFK doesn't have it in the terminal that I would have to go to. Blondie and Beetle, Bailey are my childhood. I love that. So I finally went for the first time. I was so hyped for the Centurion Lounge, and it opens at 5. And I got there like right when it opened. I had to start boarding at 5:30, so I didn't have a lot of time to be there anyway. And like it was so nothing. Like apparently the hot food was coming out like at 5:30. I was like, of course. And that means like for most of the time my flights are 6 o'clock and I'm boarding 5:30. Sometimes they're 6:30. So I'm never gonna be able to actually experience like the food part of it. One of the coffee machines were down. They don't have like iced coffee. They have like nitro coffee, which like is not the same. I don't like that. I had like a little of their brewed coffee. They did have oat milk for a non-dairy, which was cool. But I don't know, like, I was so like, I couldn't believe like all the hype of the Centurion Lounge, and that was what it was. I'm gonna put a YouTube short about it soon, because it was very funny. And here we are. We're in Avengers Campus. I'm kidding. Marvel's Superhero Island. I hope this is not copyrighted music. I hope so. Did you beat the Van Wyck? I did beat the Van Wyck, because you go at 4 in the morning and you don't have to deal with the Van Wyck. I would have, not the 5-core pile of you. Trip video helped me, but your videos helped me with trip I took 3 months ago. You're the best. Oh, thank you so much, Richard. I'm so glad they helped. Ashley, thank you so much for joining Patreon, becoming a super dude. Guys, if you don't know, I was thinking about starting channel memberships. I can now do it on here, but we already have an established Patreon, and it feels like really redundant to do 2 different things. And if you would love to support the channel while getting bonuses like a free dining guide to Walt Disney World by Disney for Foodies, which is like a huge perk, exclusive videos, exclusive lives as super dudes, and being on our Discord and chatting with us all the time, you guys can go in the description and join Patreon. We have a lot of fun over there. And I actually have a Patreon video coming out in the morning. I have to like finish it in the morning because I have to like get through the night. I have to, like, I can't finish it now. It has to be in the morning because I have to do a thing. So I will connect my Discord after work. Yay, Ashley, can't wait for you to be in the chat. And I'm gonna try to do one more Super Do Live this week. I also have a huge announcement coming up that I'm gonna do either this week or next week. I don't know if it's gonna be as a live or as a pre-recorded video, but it's very exciting. And I cannot wait to share my exciting news with you guys. And if you're a Patreon member, a super dude, you already know what I'm talking about. Right, Peter? And Ashley can now go and find out what that is early. Here's Dr. Doom's Fearfall. I think it's about to do it. It usually has a very low weight because it's not that popular. Also, have you guys heard that they're probably gonna change over the storyline to Dr. Doom in Marvel since that guy went to jail, or he's going to jail? I don't know what the deal is with that. And I think they said there's a rumor that Gus from Mad Men, oh my gosh, that's funny. So that Gus, wrong AMC show. Gus from Breaking Bad. Giancarlo something. I can't think of his last name. He might be Dr. Doom. That would be pretty cool. I'm excited for the new Fantastic Four. I have been very marveled out. I'm not gonna lie, but oh, you're gonna look now? Yeah, go to a live from like 2 months ago, I think it was. Or, oh, it's in this, oh, that's right, it's in the chat. Here's Hulk. So I like Hulk in theory, like I really do, but it just has been so shaky. Like it needs a refurb. It feels like a lot, to me, I don't have to run to it either because I grew up going to Six Flags, Great Adventure, you know, home to the tallest, fastest coaster in the world. And it's a very similar attraction as to like the normal, you know, coasters that they have there. And so I never feel like I need to run to Hulk. But after like the last time I rode it, I felt really, really sick from it. Like it was really shaky. It was just not doing great. So I don't know. There is a huge rumor that Rip Ride Rocket's gonna close forever. And I'm kind of hoping it does. And I only say that because it's also really unsmooth. The last time I went on it, it was just totally awful. I said that before, but I had like the worst experience. Like I'm not afraid of coasters, but they did not push my lap belt as far as I wanted to, and it kept like moving, and it's like the whole thing with like the panel in front of you, right? So it just kept moving, and so like here I'll do this. Pretend like this is my seat. I was like holding on like that, like around like that. I've never done Fast and Furious, but hopefully with the new movie. Well, Troy, I am part of the Familia. I love Fast and Furious. They are some of my favorite movies of all time. They are very fun for me, you know, in an ironic way. Like they're not good. They also know they're not good. Though Vin Diesel, I swear to God, I read an interview once where I'm pretty sure he thinks that Dom Toretto is like a symbol for Jesus. And I'm like, what? I also love listening to How Did This Get Made podcast after Fast and Furious. They're very funny, and they talked about that as well when it was really, really funny. The ride itself is not good. Like, listen, it's not good. We know it's not good, right? But when you're familia, it's fantastic. The Rock calls somebody Cookie Puss, right? Like, you get to see Dom shoot off in the car and yell out "ride or die," which I have that hat with me, and I didn't wear it today because it wasn't as hot out. It's been like really hot all week, and I got a nice day today, which is good. And of course tomorrow I'm sure will be awful when I have to go to the hottest park. And it's not Animal Kingdom, I'm telling you. Like, it is, Animal Kingdom is the hottest park, but the worst park is Epcot because of the sun, and I'm gonna go there. So I always have to keep a hat on in Epcot. Oh, Fantastic Four. Yeah. Well, you can watch the new, you can watch the old ones. I haven't seen them in a long time. I barely remember them. I'm not really I'm not like a comic book person. I just enjoy some of the movies. Yeah, I would love for the Fast and Furious coaster to come here. Like, I told Mr. Antics, my husband, like, we're going back to Hollywood for that coaster for sure. Universal was the first place I took my now wife on a date. During the date, I do my, what? That's not very good. Okay. I'm gonna put you in timeout for 10 minutes. That was gross. Sorry about that, everybody. Let's keep everything family friendly here, please. Thank you. Sorry about that. Ooh, I'm sorry that came out of my mouth. I didn't know what I was saying. So, there has been all this like step and repeat stuff here. I think it's probably for grad night. Grad bash is here. So if you didn't see, Cinnabon on City Walk is now gone. But the Cinnabon here in Islands is still rocking. The surfboard photo op and that surf shop is now gone. There is a rumor that it's going to be a Super Nintendo store. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, yeah. I asked that, I mean, listen, the Legacy store, the team member was like, it's definitely not Super Nintendo. So unless they were lying, which they totally could be, like, you know, keeping me on my toes, then I think one of them is going to be Super Nintendo, because there has to be something when Epic Universe opens. And here we are, back where we began. Sort of, we actually began at entrance to Sue's Landing, because I was having trouble starting this live because I don't have a good gimbal, apparently. Actually never had Cinnabon. Sorry, I'm just catching up. Cinnabon is fine. Like, it's fine. Yeah, I just muted them. Here, Peter. I'll add you as a moderator. You can review and remove chats. I mean, we're gonna wrap up soon anyway. Have to finish the video that we're doing, filming for today. Park closes at 7, so we don't have that much time. I'm hoping that the rain stays down, hoping that there's no, whatchamacallits, lightning, you know? Yes, well, you get the privilege as being a super dude. Hi, Megan. Thanks for joining. Oh my God, it's so cool over here. I love it. Do you guys know that it's Croissant Moon Bakery? I don't know why. I always thought it, and I was not the only person. I was with Alexa, and she also thought it was Crescent Moon, because that would make sense, but it also makes sense that it's croissant because, duh. Is there a really good restaurant in City Walk to take my 79-year-old mom? I have done so many City Walk dinings, so go check out my Universal Dining playlist. I would probably say, if you like meat, steak, Big Fire is fantastic. If you want something, whatchamacallit, my brain just broke. Oh, like Italian, I recommend Bice over at Portofino Bay. I have a video on that. It's a little expensive, but it's really great. There's also Vivo Italian. It's not my favorite. There are certain items that I really love from there, like the squid ink pasta. It's very unique, very cool. Oh, I have this bag. I actually You guys, I have 2 of this bag. I have 2 of these, and they both ripped here and here from overstuffing. Like, it's just too thin. You can't like put anything in here unless it's thin. And I posted about it on TikTok like a few years ago, and I just got a comment from the video from like, yeah, it's weird because like it's a few years ago, but people still see it, that happened to them as well. Live chat, what did I'm missing the chat. Is going to offer your service, baby. Yeah, obviously we've done lives, we've done lots of lives in the past, but I'm not the live person. I want to go live more. Like I said, I'm trying to go live more. It's way more fun for me guys to talk to you guys like this. We can, you know, chit chat and stuff. But yeah, in regards to the food, I also just put out a quick service guide to City Walk, so go check that out. It's funny, they didn't put any of the HHN stuff in here. But I'm glad to be in air conditioning. It's not that hot today. It was when the sun came out, but it's just very humid from, obviously now it's raining, so. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, they did not put the HHN shirt in here. It's just at All Hallows Eve and probably 5 and Dime at Studios. I guess I'm not making Studios today. It's just, I hate that it closes so early, but I get it. Oh my God, in the morning, I'm making waffles. You guys, are you excited for DreamWorks Land? I'm so excited. I will be here opening day, and the video will be out as soon as possible. I doubt it's gonna be the same day. I'm sure it's gonna be the next day, unless like we finish everything really early, but we'll do our best. Aw. No swimming, hazardous area, beach closed. I was so mad when we went to Hollywood and we just had the terrible spot for the ride, the tram ride, which is like where you can still see Jaws, and I didn't see him at all. Hi Xavier, thanks for joining. Yes, thanks Peter. There is a new video out at 6 p.m. Very excited about that. And I'm just gonna say this, I'm not gonna say what it is yet, but it's gonna be the first of a series, we'll say about that, of what it is in that area. That's your hint, in that area. Okie dokie. You know what I want to check in? Let's go across to the Christmas store really quick. I want to see if they have any sales. They won't. Oh, look. Wait, is this the same wizard chest that we saw in Harry Potter, New York? It is. This is the same one that they had. Remember when I was like trying to pull it and I was like, oh no, it's just for show. Yes, there will be a Great Seinfeld reference. All right, let's just quickly pop in there. I'm glad that it's starting to be like not so dark so early though anymore, which is really nice. Just gonna pop in here really quick. There was so much Grinch merch this year. You guys, I cannot believe how long I waited for the Grinch. I'm not doing it again next year. I'm gonna do the character breakfast. I'll pay to skip that line. 3-4 hours was it? I don't even remember. It was I think it was 4 hours. How late are the parks open till during HHN? This park is open later, and obviously Studios closes for it. I believe 6 o'clock, 6:30. I always forget. Don't quote me. I know like early entry for HHN, if you're doing like that early entry ticket so you can stand in line instead of buying express pass, like early, like lining up early is like 4 or 4:30. Oh my God, I feel like we're back in the holidays. We just did this. Guys, I'm so excited for HHN. It is my favorite thing. And by the way, guys, if you are ever watching one of my videos or commenting on any of my stuff for Universal, please, and for Disney too, but especially for Universal, I would love for them to see my content. I don't know why they're not, and I would love for you to post and tag me and them as well so maybe my stuff can get seen. I would love for them to see, hey, I'm here too in this very, saturated little kingdom that we're in, you know? So, all right, not that much, honestly. Not that much. I hope we get some cool new Earl and Grinch merch next year or this year. Yeah, like, so if I post a post about Universal, just tag them in your comment if you're gonna comment, and I always appreciate any comments. And make sure you're liking this live and you like all my videos and give a little comment. It would really help boost my videos and the channel. I really appreciate it, guys. Hey, we saw this too in Harry Potter New York. Oh, thank you, Kate. I will totally appreciate it. Thank you, Peter. I would love that. I would love that, because then I can film in the houses. You can do it in Hollywood, but you can't do it here. You can film everything in Hollywood, Universal Hollywood. Go check out my Universal Hollywood video, because all of the rides are there. Hey, it's Hermione's dress. Okay, so we saw all of this. They had it here as well, obviously, but we saw them first at the Harry Potter New York store, and it was this whole Happy Christmas collection. But then it was really weird. Like, some of it was Happy Christmas, like here's the pillow, but then some of it was Merry Christmas. It's like, this is all Happy Christmas right now, but like, it was so weird. Do you guys remember that in that live we did at Harry Potter New York? West Coast, Best Coast. Well, probably, Kate. For a lot of things, for sure. Each park, each coast has different strengths and different weaknesses. And the biggest weakness of this park, and why I always try to, like, I have a hard time kind of coming up with certain things, is because, like, I want the videos to be, you know, fun and engaging. And it just stinks that you cannot film on attractions here except for ET. Hi, greetings from Brazil. Next June will be my vacation, and I can't wait to visit Universal. We'll be at Cabana Bay. My favorite. Oh, you're gonna have the best time. Make sure to check out my First Timer's Guide to Universal on my channel. It will super, super help you. Oh, the lights are starting to come on. Oh my goodness, we have reached 1 hour, folks. We have reached 1 hour, and I do have to finish the video that we were doing today, and I have to make sure that our video at 6 o'clock gets posted. So don't forget, today, 6 p.m. Eastern time, in 2 hours, I will have a new video out on this channel, and stay tuned for more lives. Hopefully my gimbal works, because I'm holding my tripod, and I hate doing this because I know it's not as smooth, and I feel bad. And hopefully we can go live in Disney this week and, you know, do more lives. And again, next week, huge announcement. Ashley saw it. I know she's hyped. Don't say anything, Ashley. And hold on 1 second. Yeah, I can't wait too, guys. I can't wait. I'm gonna decide what I want to do, how I want to announce it. Because, like, if I do it live, I feel like a lot of people will miss it. So I may just do, like, a video and just put it out about the announcement. But it's very exciting. All right, I'm gonna sign off. I gotta finish that video. You guys want to have a good full video, obviously, of the one that I'm filming today. And I will talk to you all very, very soon. Secret is safe with you, Ashley. That's right. If you want to know the secret, become a patron on Patreon, a super dude. I don't know if I forgot if I told the regular dude. I'm really tired today. I flew in. I got up at like 4 in the morning, please. So join us over on Patreon if you want to know early. But should be next week. I shall tell you guys this really incredible news that I cannot wait to share with you. Anyway, I love you guys so much. You guys are the best. Thank you for joining me on this little evening stroll with a little rocky camera and rain, but we made it through and we had some fun. What do you guys think of these glasses? Now I'm looking at them and I don't know if I like them anymore. Anyway, whatever. Love you guys. You guys are the best. Until next time I do is I hope you guys get into some hijinks very, very soon. Have a bye. Make sure to give this live a big thumbs up. Bye.